A new twist to a Bay Area mystery that involves a San Francisco sheriff's lieutenant. One man died, another is missing, both from that lieutenant's home.
Is it just a coincidence or something sinister here? Investigators are taking an unusual step in this case. Here's NBC Bay Area investigative reporter Jaxon Deberken.
This electronic billboard along Interstate 80 is advertising an unusual message. It's from Fairfield Police, asking for help solving a mystery. What happened to Zachary Rose? Rose vanished back in February after parking in front of this Fairfield home.
I don't believe that he would have walked away and left his cell phone, his wallet, his keys, his truck. That's just not who he is.
Robin Rose describes her 28-year-old son as quiet, punctual, and dedicated to his work as a biotech engineer.
He doesn't go anywhere without a cell phone.
Zach's colleagues at this biotech research firm in Hercules agree.
Zach is an engineer and he is very big on safety. And he would never put himself in a situation where he's not going to be safe and he's not going to be able to get home safely.
I want to know what really happened, because him just walking away is not what I know of Zach.
Rose left work at 5:37 Friday, February 2nd, telling his colleague he planned to spend Super Bowl weekend playing piano. He drove his pickup to the Fairfield home of Phil Lassiter, a 48-year-old San Francisco Sheriff's Department supervisor. Rose had been living with Lassiter off and on since 2015. After the two met online, Rose moved out from Arkansas to be with him. It was Lassiter who reported Rose missing in this call on Super Bowl Sunday, the day after he last saw him.
Fairfield Police and Fire, this is Kathleen.
Hi, Kathleen. I need to, I guess, report someone missing.
Okay, who is it to you?
It's my partner.
Lassiter tells the dispatcher that Rose simply walked away at 10 o'clock the night before. He left the door open.
And is there anyone he would be with at all?
Not that I'm aware of. No.
As police investigated Rose's disappearance, they learned of a still unsolved death that occurred years earlier at the same home. Back in 2012, Lassiter's husband of 15 years unexpectedly died there, apparently in his sleep. The Solano County medical examiner couldn't determine the cause of death. 41-year-old Bill Volkel was obese and had heart problems, but he also had an unexplained neck injury, which made it impossible to rule out foul play.
You have one individual who died under suspicious means or a manner inside the home, and then fast forward in time and now someone's vanished from it.
The autopsy report notes that Volkel had recently gone to a local hospital with injuries doctors suspected were domestic violence related. But both Volkel and Lassiter would not cooperate with authorities. Fairfield police tell us they repeatedly questioned Lassiter as a potential person of interest in both cases and can't rule him out at this point. Lieutenant Lassiter declined to talk with us on camera, but in a brief telephone interview, he told us he feels unjustly targeted by homophobic Fairfield police. Lieutenant Josiah Jacobson, who is heading both investigations, dismisses that allegation. He says investigators just want to be able to rule out Lassiter as a suspect.
It's frustrating for us from the side of not being able to solve this, but it's also frustrating for the family because they don't know where he's at as well.
Rose's mother says she won't rest until she learns what happened to her son.
I have to come to grips with the fact that it's possible I may never see him again, and that I may never know what actually has happened to him. But I won't stop until I do find the truth. It's out there. I will find it. I'll do whatever it takes to find the truth.
Jaxon Deberken, NBC, Bay Area News.
We reached out to the San Francisco Sheriff's Department, but officials declined to comment.